Going to be chilly. It was chilly last night. What do we have today? It's nasty.
You've been dealing with some snow north of the area, some rain. The rain, I think, is going to get heavier, and then it's a better forecast for tomorrow. Today was our less than great looking day. I will say, just to let the cat out of the bag, your Halloween forecast is looking good. We'll go through everything here in just a moment, but first, you should hit 60 degrees today. 60 degrees, and you know what? You could not get anywhere close. Look at this number. I mean, how's that? The best you could do, 44. 44, and it was damp, and it was rainy out there. You had some snow north of the area, and it was all fueled by winds. I mean, if your winds are blowing in from the northeast, that northerly component, it's going to chill you off. I mean, right now they're blowing at around 10 miles per hour. Sure enough, they're northerly and just sort of shakes that atmosphere up and gives you that kind of reading on the thermometer that we have right now. So let's take a peek at how this is all going to work out as we go into the nighttime hours and sort of into your day tomorrow. Because the radar picture and all the watches and the warnings that we have gives you an idea of what we need to be concerned about. And the first thing I want to point out, Sullivan County, Ulster County, shaded in purple here, it's a winter weather advisory, and that's in effect until about 8 p.m. tonight. So still a chance to possibly pick up a little bit more snow. I think it's a slight chance, but it's a possibility out there. And then shaded in pink, we have Sussex County. Until maybe 6 p.m. It may get extended a little bit, but I'm thinking it probably won't. We have a freezing rain advisory until 6 p.m., so some slick traveling out there in that portion of our area. So will any of this snow that we picked up, once it melts, could it possibly refreeze overnight? Take a look at this. Here we are at 11 p.m. Everybody significantly above freezing. So it's melting, right? What about early tomorrow morning? I think for the most part we're doing okay, but I'm not going to say that's a blanket statement, because take a look at Liberty at 7 a.m. Okay, you're out. That's bona fide traveling time in the morning. 32 degrees around Liberty. The overpasses, the bridges, I do believe there could be slick spots again in the morning. Everybody else, it looks like kind of clear sailing out there. Friday will end up being a better looking day. Now, we still have some frozen precip out there. The pink shows you where the sleet is, a little bit of ice falling from the sky. And the white, look at this little bullseye right around Saugerties. That's about it. It's getting smaller, smaller, and smaller. But Saugerties, you had the big number today, about 4 inches from one of my weather watchers. It's now turning to heavy rain. Wherever you see the oranges and the yellows around Poughkeepsie or so, those are the bouts of heavy rain. And we have another bout of heavy rain right around Ramapo, stretching down into portions of northern Bergen County. And we're going to see more and more of that as we get into our nighttime hours, because here's your low pressure system and the associated front, and you can see how the arrows are flowing here, all right? As this pushes closer and closer into the metro areas, it's going to be pulling in added moisture from the ocean, so I do think some of that rain doesn't look all that impressive right there. I think it's going to get heavier. Futurecast is showing us what it looks like at around 11 p.m. Bouts of heavy rain, speckled all over the place, right? I mean, it's not a wall of water, but bouts of heavy rain for, could be anybody out there. Clears out for Friday. All right, by the time you get to Saturday, let's talk the all-important weekend, because here we are Saturday around 5:30, about 64 degrees in the city. We look pretty good out there. Is there any chance for a shower on Saturday? Yeah, a slight little chance on Saturday. Let's talk Sunday. Sunday's going to be an interesting picture. 61 in the city, but look at this. Manahawkin is 68, almost 70 degrees on Sunday. And then you'll notice this little deck of clouds. If those clouds drop further to the south, New York City is going to be capped off at around 60 degrees or so. But if they stay further north, I think 61 in the city could go up to about 64. Your Halloween forecast, I told you, it was a good-looking one. Kind of nice and spooky outside. 59 degrees will be the high, so as the kids are trick-or-treating, I think it's going to be in the low 50s, but the sky should cooperate. And the extended forecast look like this. Here you have it. 54 degrees for your day on Friday. 64. A 10-degree jump for Saturday. We'll keep it there for Sunday as well. Monday, 59 degrees. That's your Halloween forecast. The skies look pretty good out there. And as of right now, it looks like a pretty typical fall week as we go into next week.
Okay, very good. Thank you.